everyone. Thank you for watching Atlanta and Company. I'm Kara Kinnear in for Christine Pilara. We're going to talk today about a brand new procedure called Balloon Sinuplasty for chronic sinusitis. We have Dr. Pradeep Sinha with us, who is one of the top most experienced balloon sinuplasty doctors in the southeastern United States. He's been doing balloon sinuplasty for about 10 years and has performed hundreds of in-office procedures. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, and I know you brought along some patients, Miss Raquel and her mother Aretha. Thank you for coming. These look lovely. Okay, let's jump right in and tell us what balloon sinuplasty is, or what chronic sinusitis is.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Yes.
And chronic sinusitis is very common here in Atlanta. It's when your sinuses and nose gets clogged up and you get headaches, difficulty breathing through the nose, and postnasal drip. I think it's a scenario that a lot of people can identify with.
Okay, maybe we should start with how do you chronic sinusitis. I was saying it wrong.
It's all right. Chronic sinusitis.
Chronic sinusitis, and then tell us the procedure that you do that you are renowned for.
Yeah. So. You know, this is a brand new procedure that's actually, I shouldn't say brand new, it's been out for about 10 years, but we've been able to now start doing it in the office. About 400,000 procedures have been performed in the United States. And the key thing is it allows us to fix the problem in the office without going into the operating room. And that's really the big advance that we have.
That's great. Okay, Raquel, let's ask you, how has this affected your life? How did chronic sinusitis affect your life?
Before the procedure, it was hard to concentrate in school. I missed a lot of days. I played sports and it was difficult to breathe sometimes, but now I feel 10 times better than I did before.
Wow, I can't imagine the effect that just has on your overall quality of life. It must be amazing. Do you feel the same way, Mom? I'm sure that you've seen such a difference in her.
Yes, in her breathing. I don't have to go and pick her up from school anymore from being sick. You know, sleeping at night, can't hardly breathe, and she just complaining so much. And I love it. It's a big difference in her life.
All right, doctor, talk to us about exactly what would happen if we went in to get the balloon sinuplasty.
Well, you know, first, you know, we talked about what sinusitis is. Chronic occurs, and you come see me when medicines stop working. Most people take antibiotics and nasal sprays over and over and over again, and people are kind of stuck in a rut. They're just not getting better. But they don't have time for surgery or the downtime or recovery. So this is a great alternative to allow, in just a couple days, people to fix this problem quick and fast and get back to work or life, as they were talking about.
Right, so you know you're a candidate if the over-the-counter medicines kind of don't do the trick that you were probably hoping it would do.
Correct. And figuring out if you have the problem is pretty easy. It's all done in a single visit in the office. We have a, you know, in-house CT scanner. We do a scope exam, and we can figure out if you're a candidate in less than an hour in a pretty quick visit.
Wow, okay, and we're looking at a picture there.
Yeah, so, you know, we've been doing this for a long time, so we have everything here. You don't have to come to our office and go to the hospital for a scan and then come back and, you know, do all sorts of follow-up. It's just quick and fast and easy. We'll let you know if you're a candidate or not, and then we can talk about what our options are.
All right, doctor, how does it work?
Well, great. So we brought a little video because, you know, I'm going to describe it. But essentially, you have to realize that your plumbing is clogged in your nose, and that's why people get their symptoms. So instead of doing surgery to kind of cut and open up those drains, we use a tiny little balloon. And this is why this can be done in the office under local anesthesia. Little wire kind of threads the opening, as you can see here, and then a balloon inflates for just 5 seconds, opens up that drain. It's that fast and that easy. Wow. And, you know, we can wash out anything that's kind of stuck in the sinus, as you can see right there, which takes about another 5 or 10 seconds. And then we pull it out, and we're done with that sinus. We can actually open up every single sinus in approximately 15 minutes.
Wow.
So, and, you know, it's amazing technology. It's been out, it's been validated. And I just think a lot of people don't realize that you don't have to be stuck with either just taking medicines that don't work or having to, you know, allot a month's worth of recovery for surgery.
Right, exactly. Raquel, tell us what the procedure was like for you.
We went in, I got the procedure done, I went home the same day. It was really quick, and it was really, I guess, easy, like he said. So.
Yeah, great. And what can we expect after the procedure, doctor?
So I mentioned the really quick recovery. You know, usually if you have traditional surgery, got to take a week off work, and it takes about 4 to 6 weeks to recover. With balloon sinuplasty, You're in and out the same day. Most people go back to work the next day, and it's just a few days of recovery. That's pretty simple.
Yeah, do you agree, Raquel? It was probably very easy for you to get back to school, get back to your regular activity.
Yeah, in 2 days I was back at school, and I was actually playing basketball at the time, so I got back in pretty quickly.
Awesome, good job. All right, well, is it covered by insurance? I know it's probably something you get asked a lot.
Sure, and that's the great thing. This is covered by pretty much every insurance plan. So, if you have the symptoms, you can come in and we'll get it covered for you.
All right, great. And I want to stress too, because I know this is something that patients definitely take into consideration. It's all under one roof with you. You come in, you see if you're a candidate, you can do the procedure in a short amount of time, and then you're out resuming your normal life activities. Yes. Did you feel that way about Raquel too? She was back to it pretty quickly?
Oh, yes. At first it worried me. I thought she wasn't going to be able to go back. But then 2 days later, when she went back to school that weekend, she went to New Orleans.
Oh,
and I was concerned.
She's out in New Orleans.
Yes.
Great. Well, thank you so much, all of you, for being here. What a cool new technology and procedure that Dr. here will be happy to help you with. Thank you, Dr. Pradeep. Thank you so much. All right, if you're interested in balloon sinuplasty, please call 404-257-7426 to make an appointment with Dr. Sinha at Sinus Institute of Atlanta, or visit the website sinusinstituteatlanta.com. Let me say that again, sinusinstituteatlanta.com. And this segment was paid for by Sinus Institute of Atlanta.